here today with Donna McPherson, the owner of Golden Isles Olive Oil Restaurant, to hear a little bit about her story and talk a little bit about what it's like to have a business here in St. Simon's Island.
Challenging, that's for sure.
Great. Tell me how the business came about.
Okay, so in 2012 we moved here to retire. My background was in construction. I had sold a business, and we came here to live the sunshine and beach life. After 4 years, I had an opportunity to buy the olive oil store. I had a girlfriend who had opened it originally, but she wasn't really interested in continuing it. So I took it on kind of as like a little side pet project, something to keep me busy in my retirement years, and that was fun. It was we had a 1,100 square feet, a cute little store. Brought in some more products and housewares, and kind of expanded that a little bit. And in 2018, the unit that was next to me was occupied by Davis Love, the golfer. He had a paddle and putt store
Famous
there.
golfer.
Yes, he had a paddle and putt store there, and he decided to close that. So I took that unit on, and I opened the wall between us. I built out a demonstration kitchen so that primarily the first goal was to be able to feature the products that we sell in the store, show people how to use them.
That's less than a block away, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
So we built a demonstration kitchen. It really only had an oven and a induction stovetop, so it wasn't meant to be a commercial kitchen. It was for cooking classes and that kind of thing.
Right.
So really, the whole thing is evolution. I decided that while people were cooking, they liked to drink wine, so I got my wine beer license. And the health department also said that if you're going to serve liquor, you need to serve a certain percentage of your total needed to be food. So without a big commercial kitchen, we were kind of challenged with that.
Right.
So we started doing cheese boards. Cheese and charcuterie became a big thing. Wine and cheese go together. We started doing salads and sandwiches, just small bites, things that could accommodate that kitchen. We had a beautiful patio. We kind of became known as the chick hangout because of the wine and cheese, and just a place to go relax for the girls to get away. And we had a nice little niche there. We grew successfully. We occupied that space. The original owner opened in 2013, so we occupied it for almost 9-10 years. And
That's a long time.
Yeah, it is a long time.
Yeah.
And we kind of were just getting in the groove there. And then, the one thing that's constant is change.
It's just when you thought you had it all figured out.
Just when we thought. Redford Village, the shopping center that I was in, was purchased. And so I needed to make a decision on what I was going to do next. So I was here to retire. One consideration was just closing up and go back to retirement. But
You do have a beach down the way.
yes, which I never see.
Right. Now you never go to it.
I know. So a decision to make, and really, that took some deep thought, because it would be easy to go back to retirement.
Right.
And really, there's not a lot of space available for what I had, developed. So the old Outback was here. The landlords or the owners of that building approached me, and I told them they were out of their mind
And this place has been vacant
for years.
because I lived here 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And we used to go to it all the time.
Yeah, the
It's been
Outback.
vacant for 10 years or?
I don't know the number of years, but I know it was a couple years. There was one small restaurant that tried to make it in between. They only lasted a few months.
It's probably the best location on the island.
Yeah, right at the roundabout. We've got great frontage. We have plenty of parking. There was so many advantages to other space over in Redford.
Yeah.
But it was also 3 times the amount. I mean, I came from 1,100 square foot, moved to 2,200 when I took Davis Love, and this is 6,200 square foot of building and 1,500 square foot of patio. So that was a big jump. but after a little bit of negotiation with the landlords, I told them if they'd let me build a patio out front, that was really important to me. People love to dine outside. We're also dog friendly.
There's not that many places on the island where you can do that either.
Yeah, we have a beautiful patio. So my background was in concrete. So I did stamp concrete on there. It's kind of my signature on the patio. And then we brought in olive trees from a local orchard out in Lyons, Georgia.
Perfect.
And kind of gave it that whole Mediterranean vibe feel. Completely gutted the outback from the inside. There's no traces of that. I think the paneling is all that's left. We blew out the wall.
It goes with the farm country look.
Yeah.
So it really fits well.
Yeah, it goes well. But we really opened it up. Always my model was retail, and then, food was secondary. Now, the restaurant is so big and I have a full bar, it's a completely different animal. So trying to overcome this stigma of the chick hangout.
And you really have 3 focuses here. Mm-hmm. 3 complete focuses. Right?
Well, we have the restaurant, we have the full bar, we have the store. The olive oil and balsamics are our primary business. It always has been. And we import those olive oils and balsamics from around the world. They're fresh pressed, and we rotate them every 6 months. So they have the highest nutritional value that you can find.
How many are there? I went up and down the aisle.
Over 60 flavors.
Over 60,
yeah.
Okay.
And the combinations are endless. It's so fun. We use it for marinades, for meat, poultry, fish, vinaigrettes for your salads. We use it for baking. I mean, it's just so good for you. And there's so many options, so you can dress up any dish.
Really great. So tell me about how you advertise. How do you get people to come in?
Well, word of mouth is our best advertisement, and it's people telling other people. But we do all the traditional things. We advertise in the magazines locally, in the newspapers, Facebook, Instagram, all those traditional avenues.
What's the most effective for you?
It's hard to quantify that. A lot of people comment, oh, I saw this on Instagram or Facebook this morning, and they come in because I post something that's for sale in the store or whatever. So that kind of feedback. But to quantify what magazine
ads.
The magazine ads. It's hard to quantify that because people don't come in and say, I saw you in Elegant Island or I saw you in Golden Isles.
Because they get the ad and they might look at the magazines every week and at some point it's just more of knowing you're here.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But the social media is more immediate.
Yes.
You get more of an immediate punch out.
I would say yes, that's true.
Okay, very good. And the magazine ads are expensive, I would guess. What's a magazine ad cost?
It depends on, there's a lot of variations because it depends on if you want black and white, if you want color, what size, quarter page, half page.
So what's the range?
It's all over.
What's the range on the island?
You put me on the spot on that one. I have to go look.
Okay.
$1,500 average. I don't
Okay, yeah, $1,500. There you go. It's a big bite.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you telling us about your trial and your efforts, and you've got a beautiful restaurant here.
Thank you so much. We're having fun with it, and staffing is key. It's taken us a good year and a half to get a really solid staff, but I think, word is out now. We've got the location, we've got good people, and we just look forward to growing.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the interview.
All right.
Really appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.